it's time during the service, we just begin that process of going inward to connect with the divine source, the Father, Mother, God principle. So let's close our eyes. Just get comfortable in your chairs, your feet flat on the floor, in your chairs in lotus posture if you're able. Your hands in an upward position to receive the grace all around you. The sacredness all around you that we have created by the very light we bring by being present in the space. And as we do that, we begin that centering process just to ground to Mother Earth into this lovely spiritual home. So take a deep breath in and let that breath out. You can just feel the spirit beginning to vibrate. And again, take a deep breath in. Let that breath out to Mother Earth with your worries, your concerns. She receives and neutralizes. And last breath in, last breath out. Just release to Mother Earth. She graciously receives. She transmutes and balances that energy. A beautiful filter for divine challenges, challenging energies. And so during this moment of meditation, the moment of just being present with our higher self, that soul star of who we are, I want to say that the word that called out to me in that previous song was the word surrender. And I think that word will go beautifully with my message today, with the principle of reformation, reforming, bettering, evolving our soul. We cannot begin to better and evolve and to grow and change as spiritual soul stars unless we're willing to surrender to the process, let go and let God. And so in this moment, I want you to just surrender the challenges, leave them at the front door. Imagine yourself walking into the space. Imagine the moment you walked in today and you set down a suitcase full of challenges. Maybe someone didn't come with you to church today. That's okay. That's a challenge for you. It emotionally pulls on your heart, on your mind, and your spirit. Maybe you haven't been here in a while. Maybe you haven't contributed in a while. Maybe you just had a rough week or health wasn't good this week. Leave that as a suitcase or in a basket at the front door in your mind. And just see yourself walking in here to these chairs, sitting down with a cup of coffee or something to eat, and just entering a meditative state in your mind. See yourself doing that. And just begin to see yourself breathing and connecting, just as we just a moment ago did, connecting to Mother Earth. And in that process, your auric field, you can see it glowing and expanding with every breath. It becomes whiter, more golden. It is shimmering with frequency and color and potential. And in that moment, you are beginning to surrender because you are allowing the light of God to strengthen inside you. And when we allow God to strengthen inside us all that goodness, all that truth, all that love, all that prosperity and perfection simply is. And I'm calling it to you. It already is inside you. Just let it flow. Surrender. And then now I want you to just imagine, especially your own auric field with these body temples in this space. Every breath you take, you expand that white light and you wrap to your neighbors on your left and right. With every breath you expand yourself a little further to the walls of the church. You expand yourself with every breath across this property, across the area of the city or even the city itself. Every breath, it grows larger and exponentially stronger and brighter. Until we wrap Florida, we wrap the oceans, we wrap the earth in that beautiful white divine light that we are. We're surrendering, we're allowing God to flow through us. This is how we heal the planet. This is how we heal the species we call the humans. Our human brothers and sisters. This is how we bless and heal the creatures of this planet, the elements of this planet, the various kingdoms of this planet. And as a beautiful, shining beacon in our galaxy, with the next breath, just send out a pulse of gratitude out into the universe, back to the source from which you came, the source of God. And that wave is touched into all dimensions of all times. And that point of gratitude is recognized by beings we cannot even comprehend, that exist in non-corporeal form. They're disincarnate. Maybe they've never had a bodily existence, but they're etheric or energetic or spiritual beings. They recognize what we have done in this space. And that's the power of surrender, the power of healing. And it only takes a few moments. And so, as we complete this segment, I want us to just begin to call the Spirit back into the space so that we return that blessing, that love, that truth that is God into the space, knowing you are God in expression everywhere you walk. Your hands are God's hands. Your feet are God's feet. Your words are God's words. So let them shine. And so let's take a deep centering breath to pull that Spirit back into these little body temples, these little body boats on the great ocean of love. So just take a deep breath in. Feel the Spirit fully embodied into that human temple. And then just let that breath out. Be in the now. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Move those fingers and toes. Open those beautiful eyes and return to your brothers and sisters in this sacred space. Welcome back.